What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Monday, April 23rd, 2018. And here we have another ritual from the federal government. Another skit featuring actor and Zionist Jew Mark Zuckerberg. And if you've been following my research, I already showed you this a couple weeks ago about dates I expect Mark Zuckerberg to participate inside federal government propaganda. And one day that really caught my mind, April 22nd, 2018, because I was looking for the Israel pattern. Israel 37, 64, 44. And then I said, okay, this whole Facebook nonsense is going on. We're going to see Mark Zuckerberg and propaganda on this date. In this case, around it, for a very good reason. Because we're talking about a billionaire investor saying it's time to short Facebook. You're not going to release that type of propaganda on a Sunday when the markets are closed. So they release it right the next day. And I guarantee if you do more research, you'll find more Facebook, pre-propaganda, if you will, on this date as well. But I'm just trying to show you how they're giving Mark Zuckerberg propaganda around there. If you want to look at today's date numerology, it's coming out. It's perfect as well. Killing, death, murder, 38. 47, Israel founded in 47, drafted up in 47, death 20, 38. On the 113th day of the year, Baba Kamal 113A says it's okay for the Jews to circumvent the Gentiles through deception in a legal setting. This is a skit. This is supposedly some court or something, so it's all legal. And these are all Zionist Jews lying to you. So just look what Mark Zuckerberg says. Look at the questions he asks. It's clearly a play from the Scottish Rite Freemasons.
Was your data included in the data sold to the malicious third parties? Your personal data? Yes.
I'll start it over. I kind of muted it.
Was your data included in the data sold to the malicious third parties? Your personal data?
Yes.
It was. Are you willing to change your business model in the interest of protecting individual privacy?
Congresswoman, we have made and are continuing to make changes to reduce the amount of data.
Are you willing to change your business model in the interest of protecting individual privacy?
Congresswoman, I'm not sure what that means.
Well, I'll follow up with you on it. When did Facebook learn that Cambridge Analytica's research project was actually for targeted psychographic political campaign work?
Congresswoman, it might be useful to clarify what actually happened here.
Well, no, I don't have time for a long answer, though. When did Facebook learn that? And when you learned it, did you contact their CEO immediately? And if not, why not?
Congresswoman, yes. When we learned in 2015 that a Cambridge University researcher associated with the academic institution that built an app that people chose to...
We know what happened with them, but I'm asking you.
Yes, I'm answering your question.
Right.
When we learned about that, we
immediately... In 2015 you learned about it?
Yes.
So, if you're new here, if you think I'm here making metaphors, you are sorely mistaken. You literally just watched a skit, a comedy sketch, a play, a theatrical performance put on by the federal government, by the Freemasons, the Zionist Jews, the Jesuit order, who runs Facebook, who created Facebook, who runs this propaganda outlet, CNN, who employs this actor, Mark Zuckerberg, employs the other actress in the propaganda, Miss Ashu, and your tax dollars pay these people to deceive you in propaganda. I mean, you see how Mark Zuckerberg wouldn't answer the question. He's leading them. It's the same exact type of formula. It's clearly this is a play. He couldn't answer that. I mean, come on. And he has to say, yes, my identity was also stolen. My information was also stolen. Like, it's clearly a play. I don't know how else to explain it. So again, Israel 64, 28, 37, 98, 44. We get 37, 64, 44. Zionist 112 on the 112th day of the year. You get Zionist Jew propaganda starring Mark Zuckerberg. Zionist 112. The headline, Billionaire Investor, It's Time to Short Facebook. 199's the 46 prime, sacrifice 46 on a date with 46 numerology was the Sunday before, but again coming out now, 38 numerology, death, killing, murder 38, 20, death 20, 38. And I'm going to go into my notes and we'll see this quicker, then we'll go back to the propaganda. So short equals 28, like Israel. Just keeping that going on. That's what it's all about, shorting. If you're wondering what short selling is, I mean, the actors are telling you, see, this is how Facebook stock's been trading for the past half a year, past 180 days. You can see how this is the Cambridge Analytica propaganda event, the huge sell-off, and it's been slowly trying to recover. But he's telling you, no, you should short it. And see, it's the whole time it's been trading above, or not above, but for the most part, using these red and green lines as a support. So, kind of stopped doing that, and then now it dipped, and now it's going to start using it as a resistance. That's not news. That's what I'm saying. This is another example of Zionist Jew propaganda telling you something, but it's not news. It's clearly like anyone knows this. It's time to short Facebook. Obviously it is. I mean, I've been telling you this since the beginning, since the propaganda. But what shorting is you borrow. So right now, you borrow shares from your broker at this price, and then they're going to want the shares back. So you just buy them back when the price goes down. And you can see how even today use this 180-day EMA as a resistance, and it's going to keep going down. So yeah, I mean, they're right. But again, you don't need propaganda to let you know that. I mean, it's obvious what's going on. So explanation for anyone who's just trying to wonder what they're talking about in this piece of propaganda. Updating at 4:12, 1 plus 2 is 3, 43, killing 43. And the 84-second video, see this 84-second video, Zionism equals 84. Masonry equals 84. Who was born in 1984? We're talking about surveillance. That's exactly what I'm saying. This is by the numbers propaganda. This whole thing's about surveillance and Facebook with the lead actor born in 1984, and then they give you an 84-second video. Just think about it. The Jesuit order giving this propaganda. Jesuit 84. It's propaganda from the Catholic Church. 84. The Jesuit order equals 84. I mean, that is who the Catholic Church is. That is who the Zionist Jews, the Freemasons, are. They're all entwined in this whole scheme. Okay, not even 10 minutes in, we're good. So, I always tell you this all the time, but you can just look this up. Thelema, the occult religion founded by Aleister Crowley, honoring the number 93. 93 is a very special number to Thelema. Just do this reading on your own, but just to show you where you can find it. So, the numbers for Saturn is 93. So, Israel does a lot of things with 93, like the Knesset, 93, plenty more examples. So they pair 93 with 64, Thelema and Saturn numbers. One of my favorite examples, and I found this on my own after learning this pattern from Zachary K. Hubbard. I just said, okay, well, if Saturn sums to 93, then their largest moon has to be a 64. Titan 64. 35 like Thelema as well. It's very obvious what the federal government is doing inside their propaganda throughout history. So again, with 3820 numerology, they're now telling you it's time to short. That's what I'm saying. Like, they make it all work. If you've been sitting here saying, well, yeah, it didn't come on the 22nd, they're making it work. I'm like, no. Or I'm not making it work. The Freemasons are. Like, clearly they want to obey that Israel numerology. And again, do more research. It's not like things just happen. I mean, they're priming this stuff up then. I didn't follow the propaganda that day. But you know what I'm saying. And then the next day, 38. Death, killing, murder. Some Saturnian magic square 45. Ritual 45. Gunlock, the last name of the investor 38. 47. Reverse alphabetical order and reducing. Day with 38, 47 numerology, he's coming out saying short. He's coming out telling you the obvious. And one more time. You don't need anyone to tell you to do this. He literally make sure this gets rejected, and he never pushes, when it doesn't push above these things, that's not going to go any higher for the time being, and you short it. Why do you need these actors to tell you that? His name with the prophecy number 106, Masonic 115, killing 115, the 26 prime right there. It's 2. He's 58 years old, participating in this piece of propaganda. That's what I'm saying. Like, when did we never hear of this guy? And now we hear about him when he's 58 years old. And why? Here's the main thing. We're talking about Facebook. He's coming to participate in Facebook propaganda, 58. And it's all Freemasonry. I mean, that's just how easy this is to see. I mean, how can you think it's a coincidence that he's 58 years old, the first time you're ever hearing about him now? Secret Society 166, 58. See, it's 58 years old with a 1.66 billion. Always use numerical pairings. Freemasonry is a secret society. Assassination is 611 in Jewish gematria, by the way, for that what we saw before. And a reflection 116 is execution. But secret society 58 166. See how they pair these inside his propaganda on Wikipedia. And then this happens exactly 25 weeks from his birthday. From his 58th birthday, this propaganda comes out of him saying, oh, short this. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Don't you see how fake this is? I explained to you how you don't need any sort of news to understand this. And how he's coming out just to tell you this. And to give, of course they add more drama to it and everything else because it's propaganda is theater. I mean, obviously, it's a drama. This is we saw a drama. This is a dramatist, an actress participating in Zionist Jew propaganda. This is a skit. So death 25, time 25, pi 25. "190 days from his upcoming birthday, Synagogue of Satan 190, Chaos 19. Blood Sacrifice 67, Freemasonry 67, and then the 58th prime. That's what I'm saying. At 58 years old, 27 weeks and 1 day from his upcoming 59th birthday, Freemasonry 59 as well, we get the 50th prime from there. You see right here, 271. That's how you read it. You just go to number properties, you type those numbers in, you hit this, you get, what do you get? The 58th prime number. We're talking about one more time, Facebook. That's why this is fake news propaganda. There's also a span of 191 days if you count the end date. 191, the 43rd prime, killing 43, Society of Jesus 191, Masonic 43. And then look at what they say about this billionaire investor, Mr. Gunlock. He was formerly the head of the $9.3 billion TCW, Total Return Bond Fund. So do you see why he's participating in this piece of federal government propaganda? Because, well, I already explained, they like to pair 64 with 93. Here we have the Israeli actor, Mark Zuckerberg, Mr. Israel, Mr. Zionist, Mr. the symbol on the back of his hoodie. I mean, it's no conspiracy or any of that he is a Zionist Jew. So then we have now Mr. 93 being paired. Saturn 93 is all a bunch of propaganda, 93. And just think, why are they putting the numbers for Saturn, for Moon, in the word propaganda? Why is the number for Freemason 48, Illuminati 48, in the word propaganda? Because that's exactly all they do. 84th prime, reflection of 48. Or 84-second video right here. 84th prime is 433. That's something to always remember too. You'll see 433 a lot. And this Jesuit order propaganda is the 84th prime. And then we can finish off with this. So Mark Zuckerberg born May 14th. So from his last birthday, we'll see how old he is now. I keep forgetting. Oh, I don't even know how I keep forgetting. He's 33 years old. That's what I'm saying. He's 33 years old participating in his propaganda. This whole Cambridge Analytica propaganda now happening when he's 33 years old. Mr. Born in 1984. I mean, it usually is that simple. You just look at the age they're participating in the propaganda, and it tells it all. So from his 33rd birthday to this propaganda event, 11 months, 9 days. See? 119. And then from this propaganda event to his upcoming 34th birthday, 21 days. So 21, 119, the numbers for Saturn. See? Just using alphabetical order and take into account the capital letter, you get 119, add them all. Reduce alphabetical order, you get 21. It's really that easy to see. I mean, and again, we're talking about this Israeli actor. I mean, I cannot emphasize it enough because it's the pairings that, like, that's how you see what they're going for in their propaganda. So people can say it's not just picking out one number each time. It's seeing like the overall pattern and seeing what they're doing, seeing the ritual. See, another example. I've been saying this all the time. These people born at 59, being 58 years old. Kevin Spacey's an example from the top of my head. Now Jeffrey Gundlach, 59, 58. Those are the numbers for Freemasonry. So we're done with those notes. We can just, do the traditional propaganda refresh. When, they're going to keep this up. Understand this is a reshuffling of 124 as well. I mean, they're coding 124 here. It's reshuffling there, keeping it like this for a while. See? The sum of 48 divisors is 124. There's more to this too. I mean, there's always more that they're coding that I'm just, of course, I'm not in this gang. But I'm just telling you what I'm able to see. The ETF that Gundlach likes is only up 5%. Like, they're trying to get you to invest in what, like, these actors are doing. And then guess what? And then that gets a lot of people to buy, brings up the price. And what happens when the pricing goes up? The Freemasons, the Zionist Jews, the Jesuits, who are putting on this pump and dump, are going to dump their shares, and the Goy are going to bag hold and incur losses. So that's why I'm sharing this information, so you can see how then you can understand when this propaganda comes out. You can understand what propaganda to avoid or what stocks to avoid on certain days and not get caught in the Zionist Jew trap. So we're just going to talk a bit about this, because if I make a video about it, they're just going to take it down. So let's look at this completely real event. This happened. Rioter, did not put on this propaganda by the numbers. They're not run by the Freemasons. Okay, I'm kidding. So Rioter is putting on this piece of propaganda. I mean, that's what I'm saying. All these companies are run by the same gang. Rioter 34C, killing 43 reflection, murder 34, prophecy 29. Masonic 29. I was just telling you how Rioter is Masonic, and look, it's something 29 like Masonic. I mean, again, I don't know what else to say. With the Saturn with this ring around it, see this little ring? It's a Saturnian propaganda. I already have a blog post showing you how this Toronto whatever is Saturnian. And look, now they're giving us this right there. Up there at 555, the New World Order sacrificed 55, but New World Order representing themselves with 555. 88-second video, poison program, Jewish, 13. Pandemonium broke loose. Israel 98, 109, 29th prime, see? 29th prime right here, put on by Ryder. It's all Masonic. It's the same number still, this propaganda. I mean, that's kind of what I'm trying to show you here. You don't even need to make sense of what's going on. You know, it's in Toronto. If you're out 45, if you're out 13, you get 117. Sun, 27. The key David double 63. You know, this is interesting. I need to do more research on this. I really can't make a video on this though. I'm trying to build subscribers and trying to get people to like check this channel out and understand this. I can't have this gang just take down my videos for no reason again. Freemasonry 67, blood sacrifice 67. See? Putting the blood sacrifice number inside this propaganda every time. It's undeniable. It's a 9-second video. Sun equals 9. For up 15, you get 38. You know, that I always talk about the same thing. She's face down on the concrete. See, they always like to elicit these like morbid visions in your head. I mean, it's all mind control propaganda. Propaganda 48. Illuminati 120 48. See what I'm saying? It's all propaganda. From the Illuminati. Who's Illuminati? Freemasons. Freemason 48. Jesuit order. 84 to reflection. It's all fake news. 48. Oh yeah, and then the Waffle House. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Waffle House and Ryder have put on false flag propaganda by the numbers. Giving you these actors putting it on. Shooting 50, no. Oh, yeah. Shooting 44 to 37. It happened. This happened yesterday in a date with 44-7-37 numerology. This date we're looking at with Mark Zuckerberg. So you understand how it's all about context. When we're talking about Mark Zuckerberg, I didn't mention anything about shootings or killings or kill or sacrifice. Oh, I did mention the sacrifice and kind of the kill because it's that symbolicness, but you know what I mean, nothing like on that level. But then you see how we turn the page to that, and it happens on a date with the shooting gematria, numerology. So they give you a category of all that happened. 53, and again, 1 plus 2 is 3, so update at 5-3 right there. Sun 18, the 68-second video. Oh, so we'll finish off with this. This is me. They always do this. I knew it was going to happen before I did it because they always do this. Look at this. Look at his name sums too. Travis Rainking is the guy who did it. 176, like Waffle House. See, he's an actor participating in Biden numbers propaganda. You know, see it right here. So next time you go eat at Waffle House, understand that the waffle you're buying is paying this actor's salary, is paying for the props, is paying just for the service fees to produce this propaganda. You know, at 808, Poison Program 808, there's probably something deeper here with the 808. Because think about it, well, not this, but I don't know, I see a lot of these 808, 88s. If it was Donald Trump propaganda, it's always easy to see Trump 88, but you know, and it connects to the time as well. But I feel like there's always something like specific with why they're coding that in certain pieces. But that's just what I'm thinking. The Metropolitan Department incident reported this date. Freemason 51, Conspiracy 51, Propaganda 177, Bavarian Illuminati 188. Very special day to the federal government at 6/7. Or no, that's 7/7. 77, they're on the 77th meridian. Judaism 77. Saturn 30, you know, Death 20. Notice that these are black victims, you know, shot by the white guy. Do you understand how this is nothing else than a bunch of racially divisive propaganda. I mean, if you think this is a real picture, it's literally an actor with his duper's delight, like in a staged photo. But if if you can't see how, if these people are really dead, they were murdered by the federal government. So they just find, this is one theory, because either, they can be actors, doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter. Dead, murdered by the government, blamed on a white actor to elicit a racial response throughout the world. And then this goes on again and again, day after day. That's why this is Zionist Jew divisive propaganda. It needs to end. Peace out.